Hello, Internet. Well, today I woke up and I couldn't feel the left side of my face. I couldn't close my eye right. My smile looks like this. Check it out. Look what happens. I try to raise my eyebrows. And I have the nostril flares, which have gotten better throughout the day, and this is how I smile now. Really crooked. Also, I'm talking out of the side of my mouth. So, I was freaking the fuck out today. I thought oh my god, I have a brain tumor, or oh my god, I had a stroke when I was asleep and I didn't even know about it until right now. And, you know, logically thinking, I had my little panic attack, I had my little breakdown, and I logically thought I'd Google search the symptoms and it said Bell's palsy, which occurs after you get a virus. And I have been sick. I'm still kind of sick. I've had the flu for like 2 weeks. It's been a really bad flu, and I hadn't gotten a chance to rest except for one day, and it wasn't even like I was so sick I needed to lay down and I kept myself up. It was like I felt fine, but crap was just leaking from my face, and I was just like, well, I'll just blow my nose, that'll be fine. But it got so bad that I developed something called Bell's palsy, and you know, I called the clinic down there. It's called Neighborhood Healthcare. They suck balls because they're rude and they don't give me much when you see them. If you can even see them, they're the only place that, one of the only places that takes people without insurance, and it's really cheap. But I guess in, the medical business, you get what you pay for. Anyway, so I literally called this other place, and they said, okay, we have an urgent care room, you should come down. So I did, and there was nobody there, which was really awesome. And they got to see me right away. The doctor was really nice. She said I had Bell's palsy, and it's when a nerve in your brain that controls your face muscles is inflamed by something like a flu virus. And it takes, a month or two to totally recover. But with me, it's probably going to take less time because my case isn't very severe, not like the other people you see on YouTube. So I thought I'd just record my experience with that and probably show you some of the recovery that I'm going through. I am actually starting to drool, but yeah. So they put me on they injected a whole bunch of steroids in my ass today, so I'm just crazy right now and I'm so amped. But anyway, yeah, I just I sat down and watched other people with us, and it was really inspiring to see the people who are just like this, and they can't move. I can still move the side of my face. I can kind of smile, I can't move right here. It's like right here and then like up here. And like up here. My eyebrows, I'll show you again what happens when I try to lift my eyebrows. Oh, I try to close my eyes. This is what happens. So I might have to sleep with an eye patch, like a pirate. And that would be pretty awesome if I got to wear an eye patch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be pretty happy about that. Be like, yeah. So yeah, and my friend Tim made like this amazing eye patch for my friend Lauren, who has eye problems too, but it's like super awesome because it has a bunch of googly eyes on it and like inch long spikes for like for nails. But I'm gonna wear that to bed. Just kidding. No. Anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to drink alcoholic beverages for like 2 weeks. Which is gonna be hard because I do like a glass of wine before bed, but I gotta roll with the punches, and I've been in such a drag all day, so I just want to put it out there on the interwebs that I'm not a drag all the time. I do recognize the little things, like I really don't have it that bad. I'm looking at myself recording right now, and I'm talking kind of weird, but I'm not like what the fuck's wrong with her? Like she's got something wrong. I just but other than me being like completely manic right now, there's nothing wrong. But yeah. So I have this is I start my medications tomorrow, and they're putting me on antiviral pills and steroids. So I'm probably gonna be like this for a month, maybe all up and stuff. So I'm having a couple drinks with whiskey in it. So I mean, it's probably not good for me to drink when I had, a shot of steroid today, but like, do all I can, I'm gonna go like 2, 3 weeks without alcohol, so that's gonna be interesting. Uh, so yeah, other things I'm grateful for this experience, um, knowing that, knowing that there's an affordable place that I can go to, that's not complete crap, also, I've been, because I've had the flu, my head's been full of snot, so I haven't been able to hear very well, which sucks because I'm a musician, and I had to record last weekend and the weekend before that, and it wasn't, I couldn't hear that well, and I did my best, but like, I'm still kind of off key. I might have to redo some of that stuff, but I'm grateful now because Bell's palsy makes you have supersonic hearing in the ear with your on the side with your messed up face. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's like some sort of hearing or whatever, and it's supposed to be like a burden or whatever, but I think it's great because I can't hear out of this ear anyway. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm grateful to have seen, all the other videos made me cry. It was really inspiring to see these people with, the same thing that I do, to know that I'm not alone, and also, um, I'm really, I'm really grateful for my friends that have been supporting me through Facebook or whatever. I know it's sounding kind of cheesy, but, I really do appreciate you guys, and it's nice to know that people care. So, thanks. Anyway, I've been talking for almost 9 minutes about this, so I'm gonna go before this turns into me bitching about my life, and not just a documentation of my face problems. So, adios.